Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Rance 9, the Hellmanian Revolution. Last time we witnessed Miracle Tour's grand vision for her 12th Rita, and Rance's place in it, and Rance's disagreement with his place in it. This time, without further ado, let us proceed into Value Every Moment. Remote Village. Patton, Piton, and Crook waited for the others to arrive as they gathered information in secret. We're just out collecting info, Your Holiness. Based on the lack of a report, I can imagine the results. Still, how was it? Crook flipped through the pages of her shell encyclopedia as she answered. Crook is a big fan of shell collecting, and I believe I talked about it before. But just in case, I will repeat that. That's one of the things she bonds with Rance over, as they are the only two people to share the hobby of shell collecting. All I can tell you is that the Hellmanian army is still searching for us all over the north of Langbao. Which, of course, we already knew. I didn't learn anything else. Humph, humph, humph. Doesn't sound like we'll learn anything if we stick around here. Maybe not. So what are you doing? Push-ups, what's it look like? Sitting around here is gonna get me out of shape. And you, Your Holiness? Patton asked me to sit on his back. Ha ha ha! Each push-up bobbed Crook up and down. It didn't seem to bother her enough to take her eyes off the book, though. Well, it is admittedly boring. We're at a standstill, yes. This is probably the only time you'll get to say that. Know something that we don't? I get regular reports from Hunty. Figure she'll show up here eventually. How would she know we're here? My bandana has a shard of Hunty's crystal in it. That's apparently enough for her to know where I am at all times. So soon enough... Poof! Oh, there you are. Wait, the heck? Yo, Hunty! Prince Patton! Oh, and Potter's here too. Wait, just what's going on? I expected you, Hunty, but... Well... I'll explain later. ... Patton looked at Hunty's clouded expression and figured something had gone terribly wrong. ... Anyway, why are you here? Why is it just you three? Ha ha ha! Yeah, I bet it looks bad. It sure does. I can always tell where you are, thankfully. But on the way here, I started to think my senses were all screwed up. Nah, we fell for a trap and got separated from the rest of the assault squad. I knew you'd come at some point, so we've been hiding out here and waiting for you. Separated? Where are the others? I'm sure they're fine. Rance is with them. They have to be. ... You mind delivering a message to them? Sure, why not? So what are you gonna do now? There don't seem to be too many soldiers looking for us, but they're searching everywhere north of Langbao. Some covert action is easy enough with just 3 people, but it's been largely meaningless. Yeah, that. Maybe you could join in, but we still wouldn't have the men to do much of anything. That's why we need to wait for Rance. The enemy is probably still heavily guarding the Great Northern Breach. Question is, how's the rest of the group gonna get here? If they can't come from the north, there is the south, but... The Harvard fuel won't last, so crossing the river from the south is out of the question. They should know it's pointless to try. Hugh and Frick are there. I wouldn't worry about them making dumb decisions. So how do you think they'll get there? Dunno. You never know what crazy ideas Rance will cook up. The heck? Hey, don't worry about it. They'll make it somehow. What if he just gives up? He could get fed up and go home. Nah, he wouldn't. He'll come. I know how he is. Besides, one of his ladies is here. Like hell he'd forget her. One of Rance's ladies is here. ... Alright, you've convinced me. When we meet up with the others, we'll infiltrate Langbao. Then we'll work with our comrades in Sidori 13 to get the final battle started. Gotta get in contact with Cream too. Sorry in advance, Hunty. I'm gonna have you running around everywhere. It's fine. ... The sun began to set and dye the Helmanian landscape crimson. The cold, dry wind blew harder as day turned to night. I see. ... Patton heard about the fall of Laborie from Hunty. We lost Laborie and all of our remaining comrades there. I'm sorry. It's alright. You held out a long time. We made it as far as the capital thanks to all their hard work. I'll make sure it doesn't go to waste. We even lost Arist. He was so looking forward to seeing you again in Longbow. It's sad. Actually, now that I think about it, their initial plan for the revolution was supposed to last about 3 years and based around the assault squad's slow guerrilla warfare. But it's not. I don't think this would have worked if the capital bothered enough to send the second army, because as you can see, the Laborie folded over immediately to the second army. So I guess their initial plan was shit, as Rance said. Where is he now? In the Kala forest. I asked a friend to hold on to his body. I see. We can go get him after we've won. We'll all walk into Longbow together. Need him to be there when I become emperor. Okay. If the Second Army had attacked the Revolutionary Army right away, the fires of the revolution would have been extinguished in seconds. He bought enough time for us to make it this far. I won't let his death be in vain. We'll make this happen. ... Hey. Give me a good look at your face. Ah, that's nice. They're having a romantic scene. With the mildly confusing and incestuous overtones, but still. What's wrong, Hunty? Seriously? You changed so much that I can't believe it. You've gotten strong. Don't say that. You're starting to sound like Mom. We're just about there. We're about to change Helmand forever. But that's not the goal. There's a way huger objective waiting after that. That thing you talked about before? You were serious? Of course. After the Helmanian Revolution, I'm uniting the human realm. Or, at the very least, I want to be part of it. I know just the guy to put in charge. It's hard not to feel this way when you see him. To be honest, Patton, putting Rance in charge is a mildly terrible idea. Kichiko Rance is called Brutal King Rance for a reason, and the first thing that happens there when Rance takes control of a country is that half of a country goes into a revolt because Rance immediately promises to work everyone to death. ... Hunty looked conflicted. It could be taken as joyful, sad, and disappointed all at once. Even assuming he has the strength for that, he'd disappear with time. Humans aren't cut out to rule the world. Their lives are far too short. I agree with you there. Still worth a try, though. It's our short lives that compel us to take up causes and fearlessly push forward. Even if you know it's all hopeless struggling. To struggle is to live, so we struggle throughout our lives. Even if it was hopeless, which it is not. Never thought I'd get the chance to teach you anything, Hunty. But it sounds like I can at least show you that each moment of life is precious. Stupid. I know. I've known that for ages. I don't want to lose you. Ever since I started to feel that way, I've learned that lesson plenty of times. I want to make the most of this precious moment. No, they're having a good time. That's nice. Alright, then let us see what is the Cream's decision. A report to Fort Pawn stirred the Revolutionary Army into a frenzy. Laborie has fallen to the Second Army. We can no longer afford to simply wait around at this fortress. ... Where is the Second Army going next? Most likely to Siduri 13, then here, to Fort Pawn. We'll inevitably be in danger at this rate. That's all the more reason we should risk an attack on Longbow. Your feelings are perfectly understandable, but all our forces combined would have trouble conquering Micrograd. Even assuming an overwhelming numbers advantage, how many days might it take? We'd only end up stuck between Micrograd and the Second Army. Then, unfortunately, we may need to abandon Pawn and flee. Shall we withdraw to Zolotoy and reorganize there? Yes, it would be best to give up for Pawn. But we won't give up on fighting. Let's cross the Great Southern Bridge. My god! The Great Southern Bridge? The one the Second Army is going to cross. Yes, the Second Army should be headed to Sidori 13 first. We'll leave Fort Pawn and follow the river south to the Great Southern Bridge, just after the Second Army crosses. Then we'll take the bridge and proceed north between the two rivers? Yes, there are no other good options. But Fort Simitapo is along that route. It won't pose much of a problem. Now that Labori has fallen, I expect their guard to be down. We'll swiftly take the fortress and rush from there to the capital. That's certainly bold. Most of the enemy forces are undoubtedly focused on Micrograd. If we can just get into Langbao, we can block off Micrograd from within. Oh, I see. That way, most of the opposing troops would be locked out of the capital. Then we'll support the assault squad when they arrive from the north. This is the best plan available to us at the moment. You're as wise a tactician as I'd heard, Cream. If everything goes well, it would truly be checkmate. That would only leave conquering the castle itself. If all goes well, yes. We'll just have to trust the assault squad. We could attempt to flee from the Second Army indefinitely, but that would never bring about a revolution. If we stop pressuring the capital, their forces will be directed at the assault squad. The fires of revolution would be extinguished. Backing down is not an option. You're right. But that plan has one problem. Yes. We have to keep the Halmanian army wary of Fort Pawn. Right, the attention has to remain drawn to this fortress while we move to the capital. To be honest, I feel like this plan has a lot of other problems and would be completely impossible in any sort of realistic scenario where people have to eat and rest and you cannot perfectly coordinate. But it's a video game, so let's forgive them. They have to believe someone is here. They need to be convinced a great army dwells within the fortress. We need to actually leave troops in Fort Pawn. There is no other way to keep them at bay. I see. But if we did that, the Second Army would come for them eventually. ... I and a few subordinates will stay. But when the Second Army comes, you'll have nowhere to run. I am prepared for the consequences. Cream, get ready quickly. Leave Fort Pawn tonight, and take the whole army with you. There is no time. Bordeaux. ... The rebel army departed en masse that night. Soldiers flooded out of Fort Pawn. The sounds of their footsteps were quiet but constant. Cream and Bordeaux watched from atop the Fort Pawn's wall. All the way south, then back up north around the river to Langbao. That's quite a way to go. Yes, so no heavy equipment. We fit what armor we could in cow carriages, but otherwise it's all light gear. It will be a long march, but there is no stopping until we reach the capital. With nothing but weapons at hand? Speed is the important factor at the moment. Bordeaux. I should also. Bordeaux's salute stopped Cream shot. May you find victory, Cream. ... Right. We shall meet again in Langbao. ... Unable to even offer a verbal promise, Bordeaux left it at a nod. Then I'll prepare to... Whoa now, what's all the commotion? Where is everyone going? Hunty teleported in. Hunty? ... Okay, we do not get to see what's happening afterward. Then let us proceed to the reviled Chancellor. Stessel sat in the inner sanctum, fully satisfied with himself. He drank from his wine glass, his cheeks faintly red. A bottle of that wine cost enough for a family of 10 to live off for a month. Stessel thought little of the price and drank it casually. Now that the rebellion is quelled, It seems such a silly thing to get worked up over. It just took the Second Army, really. Second Army General Aristodus. He was the greatest obstacle. Still, it wasn't all bad, I suppose. This was the perfect opportunity to discover and clear out any potential traitors. Now we don't have to worry about any more rebellions. Busted, it's a celebratory occasion. Why don't you drink? ... What? Something on your mind? I haven't seen you like this in some time. Is that right? I imagine so. It's been a long string of disturbances as of late. I wasn't even compelled to drink the bad wine. It had been a while. True. The rebels are still at large, however. It's only a matter of time. The Second Army has conquered Labari, and they are moving straight towards Sidori 13. It may be the most impregnable city in South Helmand, but it's nothing they can't handle. Busted, if you were the rebel army, how would you react to this dismal state of affairs? ... There would be nothing to do but flee. Flee? There is nowhere in Helmand they can run. If they fled outside the country, that might make sense. But if they were willing to do that, there wouldn't have been a rebellion to begin with. ... When the Second Army closes in, they'll have to stake it all on attacking Mikrograd. That is an improbable, but perhaps fleeting chance at victory. That is an improbable, but perhaps fleeting chance at victory in their eyes. However, a few tens of thousands of troops don't stand a chance of taking Mikrograd. The Second Army will arrive in the middle of the battle, and they'll be flanked and destroyed from both sides. You know what that means? This is as good as settled. I see. Oh, and I received an interesting report. What? The outlaws destroyed themselves. I suppose they found the Great Northern Bridge impassable, but they entered the frigid zone of all things. That's no route for humans. The cold freezes the tears to your cheeks. They'll be frozen solid in the end. And that puts an end to this frivolous rebellion. Congratulations. When this is all taken care of, I think I'll proceed with my proper plans. I must find Sheila and retrieve the key. My plans to conquer the human realm are contingent on the Holy Magic Sect's greatest relic. I shall make it my own, no matter the cost. Stessel sipped his wine and continued to drink by himself in peace. Okay, that is definitely very villainous. But let us proceed to Chapter 14. Chapter 14. The Imperial Capital. I am still waiting to see how that box will come into play. Definitely must be something major. But is it a last-second villain, or what? Mikrograd. The Helmanian army blocked the Revolutionary Army's advance in the city closest to the capital, Mikrograd. Third Army General Minerva Margaret had just arrived. Got all the troops stationed properly? Minerva asked the Third Army Knight. Yes, ma'am. The orders have already been relayed to them. They should be heading to their stations as we speak. Nice, nice. Yes, the rebels are hardly concerned with numbers like these. Moron. Did you say something? Nope. The rebels' sludge force is a distraction. The real threat is that group we call the Outlaws. Patton's with those guys, not to mention Sheila. If we can just beat them, then this whole thing will be wrapped up. But the idiots at the top are only focused on these rebels and their big numbers. God, Stessel and the rest of them are so brain dead. Well, not like I'm gonna go out of my way to educate those dopes. Hey, so the Outlaws haven't gotten back from the frigid zone yet, have they? So it seems. Huh, is that right? Yes, those Outlaws might be out of the picture. Nasty monsters live in those parts. Crossing through there is as good as impossible. Their plans were going so well up to this point too. I'm shocked they were that dumb. Well, what happens is they give up, leave, and try to attack Mikrograd instead. And that will be the end of them. ... The Helmanian army bolstered Micrograd's defenses to perfection. Okay. We have 3 battles in this chapter. And, I believe, two bad ends in the capital. But you will not see those, because they are rather rough for people. Well then, let us proceed into White Terror. The Haverford proceeded through the frigid zone toward Langbao. The following is an excerpt from Messi Arca's diary. Date: we entered the frigid zone 2 days ago. It's minus 20 degrees outside, with a blizzard so intense we can hear it roaring from within the fort. The Haverford does protect us from the wind, but the temperature keeps dropping. The non-Helmanians among us are the most obviously impacted. Alkanaes feel sick often and doses off. Even Pigoins and Himmel look ill. They only occasionally talk, and only ever in whispers. Shizuka and Maria huddle against each other and stay as still as possible to preserve body heat. None of us can leave the room, and the mental fatigue is beginning to show. All our time is spent enduring the cold. The effects it has on the psyche are unpleasant. But in my mind, being unable to do anything is what hurts the most. ... Sheila was using the stove in the control room to cook a simple meal. Empress Sheila, can I help you with anything? Thank you. May I ask you to handle the plates? Yes, you can count on me. Oh, Captain Rance, I need to do something, so... What? Could you let go of me already? Rance was wrapped up in a blanket and clinging to Messi. Too bad. You're my human heater. I've got to hold on to a girl to stay warm, so I can't let go. Ah, jeez. I have to say, Sheila, you're tougher than you look. I am? Aren't you cold? Yes, but it's still tolerable. I always heard Helmanians are fine in the cold. Apparently it's true. Well, foreigners are just wimpy, really. You sure there isn't something wrong with you? I like parade. Sweat. Gah! Stop hitting me with that fan. Why, you? Rance stripped off the blanket and stood up, only to immediately shiver. I'm freezing. Fuck it. Back to the blanket. Pathetic. Pearl, you shouldn't do that. Yes, Your Majesty. My apologies. Man, if you're just gonna freak out and apologize, maybe don't hit me to begin with. Master Rance, I made soup. Oh, sweet. That should warm me up. What would you like for dinner? We have the ingredients for Henderopa. Not Henderopa. Use those ingredients for wheat pudding instead. Okay, so this is actually kind of cute, and the context here is that Henderopa is Rance's favorite dish. And a specific aspect is that Seal often cooks it. And Seal is the girl, although not really mentioned in this game, but she is the girl whom Rance is trying to save with this entire adventure, as she has been frozen in ice since Sengoku Rance. So yeah, that's actually nice. As you wish. God, she just loves to serve this guy. Let go of me! Deck. Freak was on the Haverford's deck. I wanted to reach the midway point today, but it may take a little longer. Hard at work, Lord Freak? Chilled. It's cold out here. Why don't you go inside? Oh, but I am chilled sharp. I have the mental fortitude to withstand all temperatures. This is nothing, I assure you. Brrr. Jill tried to heat up even slightly, but by constantly stamping her feet. Also, honestly, staying inside too long is depressing. You'll have to put up with it for now. Hey, I took a little look around. Hubert shook the snow off his head as he approached Freak and Tilt. How was it? Like you said, we're close to a pack of them. A pack of what? Some type of monster? Yeah, a special monster that lives in Hellman's frigid zone. I suppose you wouldn't know, since you're from Liaesus. They're called snow rabbits. Oh my, Snow rabbits? I happen to love rabbits. They're so cute and fuzzy. Even a snow version would have to be quite lovely. Yes, I can tell you like rabbits. Can definitely tell. Well, sorry to crush your dreams, but they're not so nice. Uh-huh. The rabbits you find in fields are another creature entirely. Huh? These things are monstrous. Day 3. Rance, Sheila, and Freak were on the deck. That was a fierce blizzard yesterday, but today's not so bad. If only it would stay this way. Hey, Freak, are we there yet? About halfway there, I believe. Only halfway? Scenery never changes, there's fuck all to do, and it's cold, cold, cold. The frigid zone fucking sucks! Are you starting to regret going this route? Don't be stupid, I'm always right. I've been sleeping with warm girls in my arms, so the temperature's about as threatening as a fart. Are we sleeping together again tonight? You bet. Too bad I can't lend any girls out to you guys. They're all mine. You don't seem to have any regrets, at least. That's a relief. Naturally. Shut up and focus on getting us out of here. As you wish. Hey, not good. Where were you? I thought something seemed off, so I took a look around. There is a pack of snow rabbits ahead. We need to change course or it'll get ugly. I see. We finally ran into some snow rabbits. Very well, I'll go around them. What? That's ridiculous. What a waste of time. Charge straight at them. Come on, you know how dangerous snow rabbits are. No, I don't. But who cares? They're just some random monsters. We'll murder them. We're going to drive right into those vicious creatures. Don't care. In fact, it'll give me a good workout. Alright, let's warm up and hunt some monsters. Let's go! Okay. Let's see it. Snow Rabbit Deathmatch. Hoverford available. Defeat all monsters. These harrowing hairs have paralyzing attacks. Paralyzed characters can't move, nor can they dodge or parry. Paralysis is cured at the start of character's next turn. On the turn they're paralyzed, their turn is skipped. Okay, well, they looked pretty fucked up, honestly. Okay, and we have Patton, Crook, and Beaton marked as cannot deploy because they are not on the team. Or rather, because they are elsewhere. Right. So... who do we have? Where is Maria? Okay, I already have Maria. I want Miracle Tor. I want Mr. Torin Sanada. Yeah, I guess Shizuka can stay a little bit back. I will take Pigu. Okay. And Kanami is going to run right into them and drop a bomb. Okay, and like this. And you know what, Kanami, you are getting a crab orb, because why not? Let's go. Okay, Pigu actually goes first. That's interesting. Wow, it's actually a while until Kanami gets a turn. That is really unusual. Do I go and just punch them, or do I do a provoke? I feel like a provoke on the first turn would be better. Though I guess Senhime... Okay, how much does Kanami move? She moves 7, so 3, 6, 7. Okay, so she'll get exactly here, or perhaps here. But Senhime can walk up and punch the Snow Rabbit. They're really freaky looking. Okay. All of this is going well. Let's blow up Kanami. Yeah, this is perfect. Fantastic. And Sheila Hellman can blow up this rabbit. Oh, but there is going to be a ton of them. I am going to up the speed a bit. Rick can just stall power. Okay, so I guess Tilt gets to move an extra time. So take out the rabbit. Oh, they are ranged. Shizuka was paralyzed. That's unpleasant. I did not realize these bastards were ranged. Okay, and Freya was not paralyzed because she dodged. That's the word. Let's actually no, let's not use covering fire. Yes, let's use covering fire. Ouch. Okay. The weather got a little worse. I think I'm freezing up. That's frostbite. Watch out, it doesn't get more miserable than freezing to death. Better beat them up. Better beat them quick and have some soup to warm up. Soup! Okay, there is a hail rabbit, which has a flipping 308 health. Ouch. Okay. This Pigu can punch the hail rabbit. Freya. Okay. Yeah, this can be ugly. I already see it. Rance will do a Rance attack here, so I don't think I need to worry about this group. I would rather have you fall back. And Pigu can also fall... Pigu can go here and split up. Okay. Tilt. Where do we go with Tilt? We go here. Excellent. Tokugawa-sen. Well, let's provoke. Yeah, excellent. Okay, Rance. Let's do a Rance attack. No, this is kind of bad. If I do it from here, I will take... well... Honestly, I was hoping you would take more of them out, but I guess you don't. Okay, looks like this is the best I can do. Yes, I don't want to wait for Shizuka's turn, this is too risky. Oh, and Rance can move again. Very good. Very, very good. You know what? Attack the Hail Rabbit. Okay, and Rick can take it out. Fantastic. Big danger averted. Hit this group. Okay, Kanami can go and take out this one. And Miss Sheila Hellman can deal with... you know what? Yes, damage this one so Shizuka's attack can take it out. Oh, Shizuka doesn't get a turn. Crap. Okay, at least she was not paralyzed this turn. But this is pretty bad. Okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. This can be pretty bad. Okay, you cannot do covering fire, so that's fine. Yeah, take out this one. Okay, excellent. And I don't want to use the magic cannon. Okay, Pigus can get into action. Which is the last Pigu? This one is the last Pigu. Okay. Yes, Senhime should draw attention. Excellent. Yes, there is still one Pigu left. So go and hit this one. Now it is Kanami. Yeah, is special? No, special is not worth on them. I would rather have like Miracle do a special. So Kanami can just go and deal with the rabbit. And the last Pigu... well... yeah, she should fall back. Let's open some space. Maybe not so far. Like this. Okay, Pigus fully split up. I think Miracle will be able to deal with this one. So let's go and attack this one. Rick. Ouch. That's rather unfortunate. Miracle Tour. Okay, I was hoping you would heal them, but again, this is what it is what it is. Okay, I guess they have a... do they have a ton of resistance? Yeah, they have a pretty beefy resistance. Okay, and you cannot do a special. Then take the one in front of Shizuka. Okay, Sheila Hellman. This one. Yes. I am not afraid of rabbits focused on Senhime, because Senhime is really tough and can take all the rabbits in the world. Okay. Cleanup going well. So, which rabbits are best to attack? Yeah, I think it's better to hurt them, so someone can finish it off next time. Oh! You even get a counter if it's in melee range. That's really nice. You know what? Yes. Fantastic. And Torin can take out this one. Once again, no need to use anyone. Okay. Pigu. Yeah, go and punch the Hell Rabbit. Unfortunately, the other Pigus will have to stop power because all the places are blocked. And they cannot attack anywhere. Because they cannot move through enemies. Okay. Senhime can move up. You know what? I am going to leave this space free for Rick. Or like Rance. And yeah, do this. Let's have a nice provocation. You can stop power. You know what? You can use a special on the Hell Rabbit. Although I should have left the special for probably Shizuka or Maria or something like that. And we get a critical fish. Okay. Sure, Pigu go into action. Okay. Sheila. Okay. Freya can move again. Rance. Yeah, Rance attack has already been used. But at least we can take out one rabbit. What is the best group to hit? I think best to hit here, because if we get expanded range, this will take out some more guys. But we do not, which is unfortunate. In that case, which group do I go after? I go after this group. Okay. And Rick, take out. And then Kanami can take out this one. Excellent, corner cleaned up. If I have to use the magic cannon, then I at least have a nice line. Okay, Sanhimia was paralyzed. This guy still is going to have a move. But I will take him out when... yeah, he is provoked, so he will attack Sanhimia. So I would rather hit this Snow Rabbit. Ah. Okay. And... Maria... she should be able to take out the other one. Yeah. Fantastic. And let's blast them. Okay. Last batch of the rabbits. And I have a lot of Pigus who are charged up. And even drop occasional crits. This Pigu is not charged up, so you can go like in the back. Oh, there is a lucky Kankan. I didn't notice that. This Pigu is charged up. But she waves. Okay, and the last charged up Pigu can go after this group. Amazing. Alright, Kanami. You know what, go after the Kankan. I don't want to have a Kankan messing with me. Okay. Senhime's paralysis was cured. Okay, so yeah, this group. And then Tilt can go and hit the Kankan. And we get 7,000 skill points for everyone. Very good. And I guess double that for Kanami. Where is Kanami? Here is Kanami. Yeah, she has a ton of skill points now. Maybe should have put the bonus point on Rance. Although he also has a ton of skill points. Okay, Shizuka. Rance has already used his special, so no point saving, so let's just blast the rabbits. Okay, nice and easy fight. Good, good, good. Scary. Rabbits are scary. Never knew snow rabbits were so feral. What did I tell you? But I won. Phew, I didn't know how it would go for a second there. You certainly are a strong punch. Freak, this was not even close. Looks like we'll really make it through this frigid zone. Day 4. The following is an excerpt from Messi Arca's diary. The Haverford has been traveling through the frigid zone for 4 days now. We can tell the time by checking the clock, but the dim scenery makes it impossible to tell when it's morning or night. The only noise in the room is the occasional sound of hands rubbing together. Exhaled breaths instantly turn white, while inhaling nearly freezes the lungs from cold air. Yesterday's battle with the snow rabbits must have been fairly taxing, because everyone is somehow sluggish. They hardly speak or even move when they don't have to. Except for Captain Rance. I should learn from him. We should be out of the frigid zone soon. That's all anyone's thinking about at this point. Mr. Freak said we are past the halfway point, so I'm sure it'll turn out fine. ... Yes, I figured as much. I certainly can't tell everyone, but we are burning through fuel faster than I anticipated. Honestly, we've very nearly run out. We'll be alright as long as nothing happens, but... Always expect some trouble. Assuming it will all go smoothly is a foolish mistake. I know. Well, no use fretting about it now. Let's pray and hope for the best. I'm surprised you noticed we don't have enough energy though. I don't know a thing about magic, but I'm an expert at reading the looks on people's faces. And you started looking more pale recently. He did, isn't he, Iron? I wasn't aware my face changed much at all. I'm kidding. ... Nice, one girl. Uh, uh. Rance was hugging Sheila and laughing in the control room. His laughter woke Tilt. Lord Rance, you're awfully noisy. Quiet down a bit, please. Oh? There aren't many people around. Where is Sir Rick and Lord Torin? There are apparently some snow rabbits outside. They went out with Red Stash to take care of those. Meaning, I am the only man left in the control room. I've got a lot of Imperial juice stored up, and now is the perfect time to pump it out. Well, you certainly are lively, Lord Rance. How embarrassing. Empress Sheila, you could simply say no if you don't like it, I would think. Oh, well... now I see. And what about you, Pico? Huh? Oh, goddammit, Pico. Pico was naked and clinging to Rance. You're supposed to get naked and warm each other up when it's cold. That's right, Pico. Pico warmed herself by rubbing her pale skin against Rance. You feel great. Yay, a compliment. Men and women also kiss a lot. Mwah. Pico smooched Rance's cheek. Women also smother the men's faces with boobs. That sounds made up. Eh. But I'll do it if it makes you happy, Rance. Ooh, good girl, Pico. Alright, Tilt, join in. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. You're not allowed to decline. Huh? Wait. This is happening in reference to events of Rance mode, which I did not show you. Rance violently patted Tilt's head. Now take your clothes off. Get naked, Tilt. Enough already. I'm already so... I am... You're what? Tilt blushed and felt her heart race. When you pat my head, I... Plop. Tilt subconsciously leaned against Rance. That's cute, Tilt. No, I'm not trying to. Well, I don't care. Pat, 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 pat. Stop that. Now warm me up. Get in my blanket. Okay. Squeeze. Tilt clung to Rance's neck. ... What a passionate look, Kanami. There's nothing passionate about it. Frankly, I'm appalled. This isn't a great time to be chilling out. Could you maybe take things a little more seriously? Kanami complained to Rance. ... I suspected this a while ago, but... Kanami, when did you... What, you jealous? Upset about being left out? You can be pretty cute when you try. No, I'm not. Stupid. Come here. Rance spread the blanket open and prompted her to get inside. Huh? Aren't you cold? Get in here. Rance patted his chest. ... Okay. Kanami crawled into the blanket like a cat. The cold is not so bad. Hey, we got trouble. Freya entered the control room. Oh? You always seem to be off enjoying yourself when we're having problems, Captain. Wanna join in? Not now. There is an emergency. There are more of them than we initially feared. What? They went to the deck. More snow rabbits? Yes. If we continue along this path, the Howlfort will hit them in no more than 5 minutes. Man, they just have to interrupt my fun. Captain, we had to go around this time. I'm sick of fighting those things. Yes, same. Agreed. It was pretty good exercise for me. And not bad for killing time, but... Go around, eh? Question mark? Mr. Freak, what's the matter? Is something on your mind? No, nothing to worry about. Alright, I know what to do. Attack! Hunt the rabbits! Robo-Geezer, go! Copy that. Wait, what? We're fighting again. ... Victory is mine. After the fight, most of the members who had clashed with the snow rabbits were sprawled out on the deck. This guy's nuts. Patton, come back to us already. Rabbits, scary. Rabbits, scary. I made dinner, everyone. Come inside and warm up. Ooh, I was just getting hungry too. Excellent timing, Missy. You're always full of vim and vigor, Captain Rance. Don't lie around here unless you want frostbite. Go back inside. Okay. Phew. The night's almost over. ... The Outlaws were near the end of their fourth night in the frigid zone. The Halford was on the verge of crossing Helmand's supposedly uncrossable territory. Well then, after this prolonged battle, this will be the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching, and have a good day. Goodbye.